What up, fish people? Kenny E with Anakin Aquatic.
We can still hear that other stream through your phone.
Oh, I forgot I had it on.
Yeah.
There you go, Smarty. Hey, guys, how's it going? Great to see everyone. As you can see on my screen, starting Thursday, the Kenny E Tours America Family Fish Tour will begin. I'm so excited. I've already got my first couple legs figured out already. Cannot wait. My first stop will be redfish, bluefish up in Seattle, Willoughby Island. I'm going to spend the night with Jason up there. That's going to be cool. Can't wait. Let me run down the chat. I know there's a few people still going over in Bob's. He's running a little over, no big deal. So we got Sand Creeks Aquatics, 2, Miss Amy in the house. Good to see Amy. Jesse James, Griffin Fish Room, Natural Aquariums. How are you, Ryan? Hey, buddy, did you get my I did put a post on the old club. It looks like we are going to have a meeting next weekend, noon at the Greater Portland Aquarium Society normal meeting spot. Had to move it up 3 hours because the club only stays open till 3 right now. Ian Atkins, same thing for you. Hope to see. Well, I won't see you guys. I'll be on the road, but you guys have fun. And Danny, bring some deep pockets. Let's see here. We got Bateson's in the house. Man, I can't keep up with the chat right now. Alrighty. We got William Pridemore. Good to see you. Steve Burnich. Good to see you. Mickey M in the house. Always great to see you. Pepling Creek Aquatics. I will be seeing you soon, sir. Jessica Taylor. Lance Jones. Good to see you guys. Psychedelic Hippocampus in the house. Man, that is a tongue twister. It gets me every time. John Cox, always great to see you. Recon 338, good to see you, sir. Mr. Fish, sir. Brad, always good to see you. Mr. Lumpy Dogs in the house. Big Easy Support Group, always good to see you. Miss Ginger Graves. Pat's Fish Tank, we got one of our overseas fellas in the house. Great to see you, sir.
You forgot Vinoxky Tanks.
Hey, Vinoski, good to see you. Jesse H.C. Aqua, great to see you. Sharon Miller and Miss Tiffany White, always good to see both of you. Well, guys, we are excited. Well, it's bad and good at the same time. I'm unemployed, but it was needing to happen. They were eating up my fish time, and they were not very kind to me.
Not at all.
They were pretty vicious, actually. So good news is where one chapter closes, another chapter opens. So my first chapter of my new chapter is going on this here fish tour. I can't wait. I'm going to see a tremendous amount of the fish family. It's going to be awesome. Hey, Miss Zen Ginger, how are you? Speaking of one of the fish fam I plan to see, there she is, the Zen Ginger. I'll stop and see her while I'm doing my route, the southern route through Texas. The other Tiffany, good to see you. Sean OOTD in the house. Good to see you, sir. V Stag, Pam, good to see you. Fish Pepe, Jay's African Cichlids, and Miss Moonstone in the house. I feel like I missed somebody. Oh, Byron.
Pat's Fish Tank's funny. Eating up my fish time. Get rid of that. Right?
I also wanted to say hello to the Fish Streams and Byron Bolden. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we've been having a lot happen around here. Ken's getting ready to leave and going on that to visit his family and the fish family. So it's a big combo trip. He's really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. He hasn't been able to stop talking about it all week.
And what makes it worse is I've got a bunch of the fish fam now. They're getting excited. So we've been talking. I think I talked to Lucas the other night for almost 2 hours, talked to Jason for almost 2 hours, talked to Catfish Terry for another hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, man, this is getting me more fired up. But
hey, Ginger Graves says, Danican Aquatics, when are you coming through Tennessee? I'm in Nashville. I would love to see you. Could meet up with you at Ed's.
Absolutely. I'm actually going to be on the Nashville side as well anyway, because I believe that's where Catfish Terry lives. So I am planning on being on that side. Although Ed and Bob are planning some shenanigans for us, so I'll probably end up there before. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you and Tiffany and all the Tennessee clan down there.
And yes, Moonstone, I'm staying here. Someone needs to take care of the 65 fish tanks.
Have I ever told you I love you?
Oh yeah, smooth it up. But Moonstone says, "Girl time."
And guys, I do plan on bringing a ton of my stickers with. So if you haven't got them yet, you're welcome. If you see me, remind me. I'll have them in my truck. Get y'all some stickers. Carol Broswell, good to see you. I didn't see you sneak in. So I'm going to get rid of that stale thing. They all know we're going to be making a tour now. So we will put this other banner up. It shows if you want stickers.
Yeah, Ginger Graves says Catfish Terry lives about 5 or 10 miles from where she lives.
Nice. Well, then I will definitely, no matter what, see you, Ginger. Because I am planning on stopping and seeing Catfish Terry for sure. So if you're in that area, I will definitely see you.
Hello, gnarly fish tanks. Hello.
What's going on, gnarly?
Psychedelic Hippocampus says, Danny, you should have some Fish Fam Girls Slumber Party. Yep.
Now, guys,
maybe on a weekend. I do have to still work.
I am proud of Danny. She's going to hold down our Sunday night stream while I'm gone. So I'm going to teach her how to do everything.
But there's an issue. I got to thinking. Am I going to be out in time next weekend?
You are now a YouTube streamer. What are you saying? I'm gonna have to do a live stream from my phone this week?
You might have to if I'm at the Aquarium Society meeting.
Have you not, you're in this house. Do you not listening to anything? The meeting next week, so you don't forget. Everybody is my witness.
My question was, am I going to be home in time?
Noon.
Right.
The meeting's at noon.
Am I going to be home in time? That's
well, the place closes at 3, so if it takes you 2 hours to get from there to home.
Okay, then I should be fine, right?
I know you'll probably go to dinner and that with them guys, but our stream doesn't start till 6, so I mean, you should have time to eat some dinner and get home, I would think. Yeah. But if you run into an emergency, call me and I'll hop on my phone.
So Chewy's asking you a question. You being from Texas, are you familiar with King's X?
I'm not from Texas, Chewy. I'm only rolling through Texas on my way home. It's because I'm taking the southern route back so I can see the Tennessee clan. And then I have an aunt in Arkansas. I'm going to be stopping in Neenah, Arkansas. And then I was going to go through Texas anyway. So I'm going to be seeing Zen Ginger and hopefully Big Tank Hank. And guys, I don't know where a lot of you are from. So like I said, get a hold of me at Daniken or email us at this email you have here. Say, hey, I'm in such town. And believe me, if it's along my way, I don't have any problem stopping to say hello. I mean, that's what this whole trip's about. There's one of my first stops, Redfish, Bluefish. Good to see you, buddy. Logan's Aquatics. Good to see you.
He had a fight with the burrito. The burrito lost. Ken will be in Wisconsin visiting his dad. His dad lives in Wisconsin, Jay's African Cichlids. So
yeah, I'm going to be in Wisconsin. I think I'm going to arrive there a week from Wednesday. But the first few days, me and Dad will be up at this. He wants to go to Rice Lake, I guess. So we're going to go up there and hang out, do some musky northern fishing, walleye. And then I'll probably head to central Wisconsin about probably near the end of the week or Monday or Tuesday. But after I'm done with Dad's, that's where I'd like to meet up with all the Wisconsin YouTubers. So we'll probably have to figure out where you guys are all at. Been a long time since back there. If y'all want to meet at a restaurant or with this COVID thing, I don't know how much of this is going to be accessible. But hell, I'm cool meeting in the parking lot. That's the best we could do, or one of y'all's fish rooms. But I definitely plan to see y'all while I'm there in Wisconsin. So, Catfish Terry, good to see you, sir.
Lumpy Dog says Ken is going to be eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
I definitely will be loaded up and trucking.
Hello, Logan's Aquatics. Nice to see you. Yeah.
Thank you there, Griff. Yeah, Griff, and there's another person that just came in the stream here, along with Susan, the Fish Fam mom, we'll call her. But Catfish Terry and Griffin and all these guys have been pushing all the channels they've been in. It's been very successful. I needed, when they all started their little campaign, like 1,200 hours. They got me down under 400 left to be monetized, which I thought was pretty cool of them. I appreciate the three of you working your butts off. Catfish Terry, I swear to God, you'd think it was my channel as much as he's mentioning me on his channel. But he's been a good friend to me, man. I can't wait to see you, Catfish. Love you, brother. We are going to have some fun while I get down there.
Yeah, somebody gave me a really cool piece of advice. I don't know. Some of you may have already heard of it. I had not at the time that it was given to me, so I wanted to kind of pass on this really cool little nugget. There was a gentleman in Oregon City that had given Kenny and I a ton of fish tanks. He'd gotten out of doing his fish room, and but he still keeps in touch with us, watches the streams. He was there all the time, and he heard that I was having problems with my snails, and he suggested putting Tums into my tanks with my shrimps and my snails because it adds calcium to the water. It gives them calcium. It's easy for them to intake and everything, and was very successful. So I went and I put some Tums in some different fish tanks, and I came back like maybe 3 minutes later, 5 minutes later on many of the tanks, and the little Tums were covered with little shrimpies and snails. Everybody went right to it. So they must have needed it. The only downside, well, there was two little downsides. One, it clouded up my tank for a day, which that was fine. I didn't really care. As long as they were getting what they were needed, it was okay if it was cloudier. And then there's one tank that I had dumped like 5 of the Tums in because I had so many snails in that tank, and the water turned pink. I think it was because of the berry flavored Tums. But they all did wonderful with it. They all loved it. And I just thought that was a really great little piece to get out if you need to get some calcium into your shrimps or snails fast.
I wanted to welcome John Larson, Pugs Tanks, Select Pet.
We can't see you, Kenny.
Okay, don't give me a hard time. I don't have my glasses on.
What? They're probably in the shower. He's always hopping in the shower and forgets to take his glasses off. So they're always sitting up on the ledge in the shower. It's the strangest thing.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, this Norwegian, I mean, 75, I'm hating life, okay? 80, I'm starting to melt. 85 is ridiculous, but 100 degrees it was here last week. And I mean, I'd just come home every night, ice cold shower, and I'd stand there for like 20 minutes. But yeah, I forgot my glasses every time.
And Peplin Creek, I do use Wonder Shells. I put that in all my shrimp tanks once a month. And so apparently the little snails needed more than what I've been putting them in. So I just used the Tums as a nice fast, get some calcium in there.
Lumpy Dog number 1, I'm not an old young man anymore. Number 2, they're far from reading glasses, brothers. I got real specs, man. But Danny's we got a bunch of cool fish breeding out in the fish room again. We got our humpback limas to breed finally, and then the Turkana Jewels bred out again. I don't know how this is going to work because they already had a batch of fry, and now they laid a bunch of eggs that are wigglers. So I hope that we don't start losing fry.
What's funny is I took some video of them all. I'm going to put it into a regular video to release, but the parents were guarding the old batch in another portion of the tank, and the other parent is taking care of the newest ones. So they're dividing their resources right now. So we'll see if this continues. It's really kind of interesting to watch what's going on with these
Let's welcome to the stream, Dragon Lair. Good to see you, sir. Lori Becker, always great to see you. The Massey Report in the house. Anthony's Fishy Friends. Mary Page Flynn, great to see you. All right, I think I got everybody. Not meaning to miss anyone.
And then we got a shipment from Aquaballs this week.
Yes,
he sent me this beautiful little beta, or 2 betas actually. They're really, really, really cool, gorgeous. They came in just beautiful condition, and I put them in their tanks. They're so healthy. They're swimming around, loving life. They're so, so cute. Loving them. And then he also sent some mermaid weed for me, which I've put into the tank, and I'm hoping I have success.
Mickey M, that is one of the breeding projects we have in mind the next few months. We got to get rid of the last little bit of Africans I got in my grow out tank down there, and we are going to dedicate that tank to the Saveni for a breeding project. We'll pick the prettiest male and the prettiest female, put them in there by themselves, and see what we get. And the reason I'm going to use the 135, if I'm successful, then I got a built-in grow out tank, you know, because they get quite big. Oh,
that should be fun. And I finally figured out what the P is for on the white Oscar behind Kenny's head. She has a distinct P, red P near her tail. And the P stands for, I have figured out, pill. That doggone little Oscar, every time I go back to feed her, she takes her tail and goes swoosh, and all this water comes flying all over the top of me. So P is for pill.
She knows thy master, and you're not him.
Well, she's going to have to get over it, or she's going to empty your tank while you're gone.
Either that or she'll be dead when I get back from starvation. One or the other.
Yeah, right. Like I would neglect a fish.
I'm actually having to do some moving again because this tank behind me's getting a little busy, and I've noticed that both green terrors are now the center of everyone's anger. If you see this one right behind me, guys, see that nasty gouge on her head? I'm pretty sure that 5-star, whatever the thing is, he's been picking on the green terrors. All of a sudden, he's got a problem with them, and it's either that or it's the Texas cichlids. But yeah, she's got
a pretty green terror.
That was the original mama to all. I don't know if you guys remember my channel. I had all those darn green terrors. I couldn't get anybody to take them off my hands. She's the mama to them. The guy that had her bred out, and then she ended up killing the father, I guess. So he asked me if I'd take her back. I said, well, yeah, because I know the next step will be she'll end up dead probably or something. But
so Carol Braswell, if you are successful getting those Cory eggs to hatch, let me know what you did. I am not having success with those.
Yeah, so I have a pretty good feeling what it is, Danielle. We both know it's our water.
Why would they breed in there if it's not going to work? I don't know. I don't think it's water. I think it's something I'm doing. That's just my thought. Oh, man. So.
Oh, no. So now the other Tiffany says, you were always welcome in upstate New York.
Talk about the other side of the country.
Yeah, man. As it is, the only thing it's making it where I'm trying to get to as many places as possible, guys, but I have to be. Danny leaves for the Redwood Forest, the second week of September usually?
Huh?
You were, God, guys, I'm right here. Here, let me slow down.
3.
All right, check it out. You leave for
Huh?
the Redwood Forest when?
The week, the Thursday after Labor Day.
Okay. So anyway, guys, I got to be back by then, and I've got. I figure I've got, just in driving alone, 3 days of the trip's gone off driving. So,
What is
but
Zen Ginger's question?
where is
She's
it?
like, seriously, people, did you? I don't know what she asked. I missed it.
Now I gotta.
Oh, did you hit the like button?
Oh,
That's
oh
what
yeah.
she's saying.
Hey, you guys don't want to mess with my mods, man. They get aggressive if you ain't hitting that like button. And she's called the Zen Ginger for a reason. She probably got red hair, and she will get you.
Ken, Zen usually means calm, peaceful.
Oh. Shut up.
Oops.
Well, Mr. Zen's not in the house tonight, or I'd ask him, is she calm?
Zen Ginger is using caps.
Priscilla, I will say that Danny has caught me from time to time and has told me to slow down many times. And I didn't listen, and I got a ticket last month. So I'm going to be very speed conscious.
Yeah, I don't want to be throwing out the money to the window to pay for all the speeding tickets.
Hey, JH Aquatics, Mr. Joseph, good to see you.
But I have to be totally truthful. He just got caught. I am not known for my slow speeds. He bought me a Mustang, and it goes really super fast, and I do take advantage of that. So I'm not going to cast any stones in that for that particular reason.
So the Zen Ginger says, indeed, lots of red hair, and the Zen is aspirational. And I'm usually anything but Zen. Boom, there it is. Boom. Like I said, Zen, I know the YouTube community. You know, I'm out there. Danny, again, you let me.
I was just trying to stick up for the poor woman.
I love having Zen as a mod. I've got some darn good mods.
Yes, I am just as guilty, gnarly
You know
fish
who I
tank.
haven't seen. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen her all day. I wonder if she's on vacation or if everything's all right with her. Now I think about it, I haven't seen her in any streams today. Is Candy all right, everybody? Has anybody heard from Candy now that I think about it?
Lumpy dog. But officer, I have fish spawning right now and need to get home. Vroom, vroom, Mustang life.
But the funny thing is, Lumpy dog, that excuse don't work because I tried to use it for this ticket. That I had live fish in my truck and they didn't buy it. They said, well, it sounds like you should have gave yourself more time to get home, Mr. Edwards.
D, hi. This is so true, though. You know, he did try to use the fish, needing to get the fish home, hacked, and he's like pulls him out of the bag.
Yeah.
See, officer, I do have fish. I got to get it back.
Don't work. Well, see, I've got, for live cops, I've got my VA plates, okay? So it kind of gave me a little extra cockiness where I think, oh, I could go at least 15 over. Well, guess what? The van with the little camera, they ain't got no prejudged numptions. You're doing 12 miles an hour, Mr. Edwards. Here's your ticket. They don't see that. So.
But see, okay, but technically, to be truthful, at that time, you did not have the Marine Corps surrounding thing that surrounds the light port or the license plate on the front of your vehicle that the camera shot.
But what I did have, they ticketed the big VA plate that says disabled vet.
Oh, this is true. All right. Yes. You are exactly right. National
Technically, I
Courier.
have only one ticket.
Technically. What does this technically mean?
Ryan, believe it or not, I've been in Oregon. How long have we been here? Since '98. That was my first ticket in Oregon ever.
So yeah.
So now I have to be a good boy because I don't want any more tickets, so my insurance goes up. So I'm still gonna probably do 5 to 10 over, I'm sure. But
See, now Kaylor's Aquatic says, Danny, get the Bronco and you won't get tickets. But but then it's a Bronco. It's not a Mustang.
what it is, Bob, I'll throw it out there. I know what she wants next, which will really get us both in trouble. She wants the new Corvette, the one that just came out. Yeah.
But I'm being a good girl. I'm going to wait till Ken's truck is paid off before I even think about getting a new car. I love my Mustang.
Well, Recon, I'll tell you another story. That's the reason she don't allow me. I have to have big trucks now. I got grounded from speedy cars. I got caught doing well over 100 in my Maserati. And shortly after I got that ticket, Miss Danny says it's time for this to sell. Plus, I drag race a bunch of punk kids in a Camaro with my kids in the back seat. And I had my kids flipping them off as we blew past them.
William.
Well,
Family
yeah,
channel.
I was immature back then. I was in my 20s. I'll admit it was wrong.
Yeah. So I guess Candy messaged Shauna OTD this morning, but it was random questions, and he hasn't heard from her since then.
She might just be busy with work, I'm hoping. So it's not like her to be. She's always in somebody's stream every day. I haven't seen her all day.
Well, she deserves rest. That poor
Yes, she
woman.
does. Yes, she does.
Sand Creek Aquatics too. Hello.
Big J, fish keeper in the house.
Yeah. So we had quite a bit going on with this week in the fish room with the new betas and the new plants, and then the Turkana jewels. It's really interesting what they're doing with the babies that they still have in there, and then the new batch laid on. I didn't expect them to breed again so soon. It was very unexpected. So, yeah. So, due to childhood memories, Gnarly Fish is hooked on speed. In a car, that is. How come all this stuff keeps popping up across our street, Kenneth?
Like what?
Want Daniken stickers?
Oh, I forgot to take it down. Here, I can help you out with that. There.
It's just got all this stuff popping up across the thing. Who knew we were a billboard?
Oh, Danny.
I know. Oh, so Sundays are actually a day Candy is kind of YouTube light. Yep, she does need a family day. Always. Those are good.
All I was worried about, I just wanted to make sure she was all right, Zen. That's all. I do not care that she's not here. She's fine. Carrie Harbicorn. Did I say that right? So, do you see that? Carrie Harbicorn. Good to see you. Nice to see you. What are you giggling over there about now?
Oh, I just saw Catfish Terry, and it reminded me that he's been giving you flack all week for being melting in the 85-degree weather.
Yeah.
Guess it's been much hotter down where he's at, and he's been teasing Kenny about
Yeah,
how Kenny can't handle the heat.
yeah, he's been telling people, go ahead and help this boy get monetized so he can get his AC fixed. Because he's going to melt to death in that 85-degree weather.
I've been getting a kick out of that, the catfish terrier giving Ken grief. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I'm going to miss you while you're gone, Kenny.
Yeah, right.
Not like I won't hear from you, though.
I'll come back home. There'll be some other dude sitting in my seats. This is Benny E. with Danica Aquatics. I'll be kicked out.
Benny E. I'm going to hire somebody to come in and do that now. You just watch.
Oh.
Benny E. I'm going to have to do this. Got to do this. There was something else I was supposed to do while you were gone, too, and I can't remember what it is.
Feed and water fish. That's all you got to remember. Feed and water fish. We'll be good.
No, it was something else to flip you some crap. So,
How you doing, D? Down in the wormhole. Laugh aloud. Oh, my.
Yep. So
Hey.
I need to do some things to Kenny while he's gone. Well, I do have some special projects to do while he's gone, but he doesn't know what they are yet. So we'll talk about that next stream.
Here we go. Moonstone Aquatics. Benny E. for the win. Moonstone, you're not allowed in my house while I'm gone. In case y'all don't realize it, Moonstone is in my great state of Oregon, so I do get the privilege of getting to see her once in a while. She is one of our Pacific Northwest YouTubers.
Oh, Chewy's just said this. I sent you an email at Danica Aquatics. Okay. Well, make sure that I go look at it after this feed. But yeah, I have some projects that I plan.
It's called a stream.
Yeah, that's what you call it. I know. My mind's on other things. It's these projects that I plan on doing while you're gone.
As long as those projects don't become pricey while I'm gone.
I'm not going to do anything pricey. I need like $100.
Well, that I can do.
Okay. Oh.
Translation: when Daniela says 100, that's like 500 to 800.
Priscilla says Danabin sounds good too.
Danabin.
Priscilla, that was perfect.
Oh, we got a lively crowd in this here.
I know it.
I love them, man. Seriously, guys, my wife and I every Sunday look so forward to this stream with you all, man. It just makes our night.
Seriously, you guys make me laugh so much between the comments and then Ken. Ken always makes me laugh, but it's one of the reasons I married him.
Guys, this is another lady that I would like to see hit her monetization. I'm hoping she just got here that she's hit it by now. But if somebody could post a link to Susan SLC's playlist would be awesome. She's getting very close. Last time I talked to her, I think she was less than 200 away from hitting her monetization. So if anybody knows the Fish Fam mom, Susan for SLC Aquatics, so deserves to be monetized. And I would love to be able to help her get there.
She needs 400 more hours too.
Oh my God, Susan, they must have took away from you too. Because I had that happen to me last night. I went to bed and woke up with like less than what I started with. So I'm like, although Catfish Celery told me if you've been on YouTube for longer than a year that this happens. So it's just kind of part of the game.
Did you say hi to Crystal's Pets and Plants?
Hello, Crystal. I don't remember if I did or not, but we're saying hello now.
There you go. I was kind of watching your live stream earlier over Ken's shoulders.
If there's any way I could swing it, she would like me to swing through Kansas too on my way back.
Kansas?
She's in the great state of Kansas.
Have I been to Kansas?
I don't know.
I was in Oklahoma, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's when
that was the year that we took that lovely Mazda 626 back. Remember, it broke down, and then we had to take the Citation down to Uncle Bruce.
Yep.
Or no, we went the southern route to Uncle Bruce first. That's right. The other one broke down after we got up there.
Yeah. So Lumpy Dog says, "Isn't it rolling 1 year watch hours? So if your hours, if so, hours from the year ago drop off," which is so sad.
Well, the good news is I didn't really start getting active with live streaming, and I didn't get a lot of videos out until I would say about February is when I really started having a lot of videos and whatnot. So it's fine. It's going to work itself out. Oh, the Zen Ginger Danaman is it. Oh, no, you started something. It's now Danaben Aquatics.
You're the one that said Betty E.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go find a boyfriend named Betty.
Well, if they're anything like that guy we knew in the Marines.
Oh, shh. That was not me. That was you. You knew him, I didn't. Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord. I tell you what I'm missing is my green apple drink. This isn't cutting it, man. This strawberry lemonade stuff.
What's wrong with strawberry lemonade?
I want my green apples.
You should try lemonade and iced tea and Arnold Palmer. Moonstone at Daniken Aquatics. Danny, there was that one guy. Logan Aquatics. If the Army wanted me to have a wife, they would have issued me one. Wow.
Hey, Streetwise, good to see you.
Thank you, Susan from SLC Aquatics. I'm glad it puts a smile on your face. Obviously, there's one on mine. Oh, yeah, Arnold. There you go.
Arnold Palmer.
It's a good drink. It's just lemonade and iced tea. Refreshing on a hot day that makes you melt.
So, guys, I also plan to do some footage. I'm going to do some of it on Rice Lake, Wisconsin when I'm up there, but I will get time on my Lake Castle Rock, and I will get you guys some footage of my lake. It's my happy place in the world. It's going to be awesome. Never know what we're going to catch. Might be a 3-foot muskie, might be a itty-bitty perch, don't matter. It's just the experience. My dad's fighting with me. I'm saying, you know, Dad, I'm going to be live streaming for my fish tube. I probably can't be keeping any of these fish because then you ain't streaming the whole time we're fishing then, boys. He's getting all up on me. So I said, well, you're going to have to catch a release when I'm streaming. I'm just giving him a hard time about it, but I keep telling him, no, you know, I can't do that. Yeah, we can't keep fish when I'm streaming. He says, the heck you say, we're keeping them.
His dad likes fish. He likes to eat fish.
Well, surprising. We're Norwegian. I can't understand why we'd like fish.
Hello, Scott Becker.
Hey, good to see you, Scott.
I was watching Dan's unboxing earlier. He had some cool stuff. I love those samurai gouramis. And I had seen him one time at the wet spot, and never again have I seen him there.
Well, what you have to do is you got to get on Dan's Fish first thing in the morning.
Why in the morning?
Because Mondays is when he usually releases fish.
Oh, okay.
Quarantine.
Okay.
To see if those cool little trinkets, those little half beaks are available.
Natural aquariums. Well, you know, some people might get offended by Ken keeping fish to eat. Although he's been a fisherman since he was a little tiny kid. He would march off like 4 years old down to the lake with his fishing pole and his bucket of minnows. And he would go down there and fish. And everybody else would be going out on the boat. The adults all would. And they'd come back and they'd be like, "What did you catch, Ken?" "Well, I just caught me this stringer full of crappie. What'd you guys get?" "Oh, we got flaked."
Well, the difference was I was fishing. They were going for bottle bass. I don't even know how they made it back across that lake. Nice, Big J. Big J's another one, guys. If you've never taken the time to go over to Big J's channel, he's closing in on that 1K mark. I'd love to see him hit that 1K. He's a good dude. If you like big catfish, he's your man.
Fun. He's really fun to watch.
And he will be one of my last stops on my tour. I plan to hit old Big J on my way back home. So him and I are going to spend some time together. It's going to be awesome. I will be doing the back float and my scuba gear or snorkeling gear in the catfish tank. That is what I am looking forward to.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Moonstone. Meaning at club or just you, Daninsky. Natural Aquarium says, people got to eat. Just saying.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I'll be looking at my Oscars like part of the food chain now.
Oh, here comes P. You see that big white fish there? She's the one that likes to flip the water out of the tank at me. Just douse me.
The only thing that's going on, guys, we did put some so that's what's been going on, Danielle. You see this?
What?
The two green tears are going at it is what it's about.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
Well, the headstander and the whatever that is. I think it looks like a Texas cichlid. I'm not sure. Right above your head. Directly above your head.
Yeah, that's a Texas.
So they were just kind of squaring off too.
Basin Genetics and Exotic Aquatics, it's going to be epic. I will share with you guys after I leave redfish, bluefish. I mean, Danny's getting on me because I am cutting it short, but I'm going straight from redfish, bluefish on Friday morning. Have to take the ferry across, and I mean, I'm going to be peeling rubber when I leave the ferry to start heading east. I got to get to Sheridan, Wyoming, get a hotel room, and then I'm going to be meeting Dan on Saturday morning. So it's like I looked up, it's 13 and a half hours. I plan to make it in 8.
But he's not going to speed this trip, right?
No.
Uh-huh. Bates and Genetics, Exotic Aquatics says, can't wait to see the tour at Daniken Aquatics. I'm lurking out in the background right now, giving smiley faces, scrunchy smiley faces.
And Mr. Kaler says the Big Tank Hank is now streaming every Friday at 10:30 Eastern. So him and redfish, bluefish must be overlapping a little bit. So I know redfish, bluefish goes at 8 o'clock.
Stephen Bryant, that is the sweetest thing. He said, I watch a lot of fish tubers, only comment in a few, and also a biologist consultant for some, and this channel I haven't been able to catch live, but I've heard about it, and I think I got a new favorite.
Oh, thanks,
Isn't
Stephen.
that nice? Thank you. That was so nice.
Stephen, when I get back from this trip, I know you're up in the Tacoma area, if I remember correctly. I would love to come see you at work and see what it is you're doing. My wife just laughs at me because I've been talking nonstop. I got to see what this, because you got me when you said you're doing these experiments with South American and African cichlids. And I mean, I would love to come see you at work when I get back.
Scott Backer says, do you know when you're planning on being at Dan's? I would love to drive over and meet you.
I plan to be in Sheridan area. I'm probably going to get there extremely late Friday night. Plan to meet Dan in the morning, and then after I'm done with that, he'll probably say, "Get out of here, I'm busy," and then I'm going to head. I'm teasing. Dan's been very cordial, but I'd be very open to meet you, sir. And I would, if you know a local fish store, hey, I'm not down. I'm down to check those out too while I'm there.
Yeah, so Ken's gonna try to go to see Big Tank Hank.
And then my wife and I, she is making me a cool little book. So every place I've been on my trip, they can sign my book, and if they have a sticker, they can put it. Each person's going to have their own page. It's going to be cool.
That'll be fun.
So that way, you know, when I get to be about an 80-year-old man, see all the places I was, kids? Well, actually, grandkids. Well, by then it'll be great-grandkids. We're already on our grandkids.
Thank you, Natural Aquariums. Cool. Ian Atkins is going to do a store tour of the aquatic maintenance here in Portland to try and help his business out. I've heard about him. I have not gone there myself yet.
What is it? Is it a fish store? I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Ian was telling us about it.
Is that the one that's down by the wet spot, Ian?
Lots of Broadway Pets. Maybe it is by, I think it is by Wet Spot.
I keep telling you, Broadway's not the only one. There's another one. It used to be there. I think it caught fire or something. And Ian.
Kaler's Aquatics. Kenny new tanks on the way here or on the way back?
No new tanks. No new tanks, Bob. Believe me, it's already going to be torture if you and Ed take me to all these cool fish stores you keep talking about, and I can't buy nothing, man. Have to buy fish just to give them to Ed, just so I can feel like I bought something.
No, Psychedelic Hippocampus has the exact right idea. You should take packing materials with you so that you can send Danny some fish. Different areas seem to have different species preferences. Yeah, good idea.
Well, every post office has my packing gear, so I'm good there. Well, we don't have, I could bring the bags. I wouldn't have the cushy cush stuff. I'd have to make some boxes.
The cushy cush stuff. Kaler's Aquatics. That's what shipping is for, Kenny.
Bob! Bob!
But you know, if you run into a deal like James Scott,
yeah, I find some zebra plecos. You can bet they're getting shipped. Although I don't know if I'd trust them post office people. I'd probably be better off putting a cooler in my car and keeping them alive that way.
For a month, right?
Well, if it's on the way back, if I get lucky and it's on the way back, it'd only be. I mean, don't.
See, the problem is you're going to get back there in the Midwest where they have all those African cichlids.
Shut up.
And you know what Danielle will be getting shipped? A bunch of African cichlids.
Oh, it's Virginia. Gosh, for some reason, I thought it was Tacoma for some reason.
This sounds so cool. So Stephen Bryant works in a lab in Virginia that's federally funded, and they hold over 500 fish at their location and do a lot of behavioral studies and studies that breeders and suppliers request. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he was on one of our streams, or was he in another stream, and he was talking about, we were talking about, somebody had asked a question about South Americans and Africans together. And I told the person, I don't recommend it, obviously, because South Americans get kind of bigger. And, oh, really? How many times have we told people, do not come here while we're streaming? I'm going to mute these guys.
Okay. Hi, guys. It's me. Poor Kenny. I don't know. Why did it seems like this is always happening around here, though.
Shut up. Of course, it was Brandon.
Yes. Let me grab them in here. Come here, Mouth and Mouth Junior. Come on. Come here. Come on, Giz. Come on.
Sorry about that, guys. We have most people in our family know not to come on Sunday nights between 6 and 7, but some of them apparently didn't get the memo.
No. Sorry. I tried.
I'm going to mute. We're almost done in 10 minutes, but I'll mute for a second and go deal with these guys real quick.
Okay. Sorry about that. The little munchkins like to sound the alarm when somebody comes. That's so funny down the wormhole. Oh man, my dogs are not sure who they're barking at, but they joined in. Well, like I was babysitting my son's dog last week, and it's a German Shepherd Doberman mix. But every single time this car commercial came on, they'd go beep beep on the commercial, and it would cause all the dogs to start barking. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they seem to play this commercial like all day long. So now, and then Shadow must be another dog is staring at his phone. Yes, that's true. The dogs are just trying to keep the people and all the fish safe. Yeah, but anyway, so I was watching that dog, and that dog was going off every time that commercial came on, and it was crazy, just crazy. Now, let me pull out something that you may not have noticed, but do you see the red on the thermometer in the fish tank behind Ken? Those fish tanks hang out into our garage, and it's been getting so warm during the day that the water is heating up in those tanks. And so I've been taking Gatorade bottles that I've been filling with water and freezing them, and I stick a whole bunch of those in there to kind of bring the temperatures down at night. Not too much, but at least a little bit, so that they're not in the red. But everybody's dogs are going crazy because my Doxy was growling at the phone. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Susan for SLC Aquatics. Danny, I'm doing another all-girls stream on Saturday. You're invited to attend. Okay, that'd be fun. Send me the details or let me know what time. That'd be fun. A lot of fun. It's going to be kind of quiet around here without Ken to keep me laughing. So, but I plan on doing some sneaky things with the tanks. I'm going to be playing musical fish while he's gone. And I'm setting up a couple of new tanks. Don't tell him. Oh, didn't think about that. Probably is making some want to be in breeding mode up there. Ken.
All of that disruption over why? I mean, how many times have I given him the code to the Mustang or to the garage? All that over because he couldn't remember the code. Anyway, moving right along. If one of my mods would be gracious enough, because Griffin will be going on in 6 minutes, to drop Griffin's link would be awesome.
Natural aquariums. I'm sad to hear that, but I'm glad they're okay. But so he did a water change and he forgot to turn the heater back on when they're done. Luckily, they're just fine. But we had a heater go out in one of our tanks, and our little desert gobies didn't.
Yeah, I am so flippin' upset right now. Those were one of my favorites in the fish room right now, and I woke up to 4 out of the 5 dead because of what? The heater malfunctioned.
Yeah.
And we got some pretty rare.
Chattanooga Ed.
What is that?
So Susan has invited me next Saturday to join an all-girls stream that she's doing, and so Chattanooga Ed was asking if there's going to be any single ladies there.
Now, Ed. Ed. If it's an all ladies thing, I don't think that's what they're thinking about. But you go, Ed.
Pepin Creek, you are right. Ed is awesome. In fact, I wanted to make Ken a mask that's a tribute to Ed.
Hey, Bob, you know how he wanted to be Hammer Ed Shark? I think his new name for the mafia will now be Hugh, as in Hugh Hefner.
Whatever.
We'll call him Baby Hugh. The red bearded, like I said, the red bearded devil he is.
See, now John Cox has got the right idea. A fish-loving single lady may work better.
Now, John, that's not always a good thing.
This is true. This is true.
You end up, if somebody's not at home to tell you no, it's a bad thing. And if you have 2 spouses that always say yes, it's a bad thing.
It's so true. It's so true.
You literally end up with your own ecosystem in 100-degree days.
I think that's really why our house is so humid, is because of all these fish tanks. I mean, come on, it gets hot outside. It's actually more pleasant outside than it is inside my house.
I'm about ready to put a mission on the door for a day spa.
No wonder my complexion has begun to glow.
Yeah.
John Cox says, I own 300 tanks and only 3 currently running. Oh my gosh. Let me into your house.
I'm going to be visiting a guy like that.
Except that he has 300 up and running.
Yeah, he's got over 300 up and running. I will be visiting Lucas Bretz on my trip, and that's going to be a blast. The last time Lucas and I got together, what time did we go to bed? Like 5:30 in the morning, or we saw the sunrise. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then we had
OTD. Or you end up with a fish shed.
Yeah. Fish shed would be all right. At least it wouldn't be the space you're living in. We are going to probably, we both have come to the conclusion. We went all the tanks on the lower level now. So it used to be the lower level was the nicest place to go when it was hot like this. It would stay cool, but it's not. What?
Well, John Cox, he said he had his barn set up as a fish room and then he fell and broke his back. That's not good.
No,
I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
Well, we got, did somebody drop the link for Griffin Fish Room?
And Sean says, laugh out loud. A 300 shell dweller tanks.
Yeah. It's already almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
Griffin comes on at 1 o'clock. 1 more minute. I can't believe it. Where did the hour go again?
I know.
It used to be, before I convinced Griffin he needs to start streaming on, we used to be able to go over once in a while, but now I don't want to step on Griffin's toes.
Yeah. But you guys have been super great tonight.
As always.
So much fun. Thank you so much for coming and playing and having fun with the fish talk and all of that. Thank you so much.
So tonight, guys, we're going to go in with hashtag FishFamTour with me getting ready to start. Oh, I need to tell them what happened in Airstream. That will be the next adventure. Sorry, guys, I forgot to give you an update on that, too. I'm going to drop the link for Griffin right now.
Yes, and thank you, mods.
Hold on here. Where's our stream go? I had it up. There we go. There it is. There's our stream, and I will drop it. Damn, let's see here. Griffin.
Kayla Aquatics just dropped it.
Oh, thank you, Bob. That's why you have mods, because I'm way too slow. Anyway, guys, I won't go any further. We got to get over to Griffin's. Again, guys, me and my wife couldn't do this without you. We appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, love your fish. Now, before I will say one more thing, because it's going to be the last time I'm going to be able to say it. If I should step on anybody's toes over the next 30 days, I plan to just do random live streams when I get to destinations. Ain't doing it on purpose. It's not going to be a regular thing except for the next 30 days. But I'm only planning to do 15 to 20 minutes unless it's a really huge place and I got to talk to a person, that I might go a little longer. But again, I apologize if I step on anybody, but it's a once in a lifetime thing. And I am planning on streaming through most of it, as well as every person's place I stop at. I plan to do a live stream as well as a video on their fish room. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, guys, I'm way over now. I appreciate all of you. You guys have a great night. Thanks for coming. So till next time, this is Kenny E.
And love your fish.
And my lovely Danny E. from Danica Aquatics, soon to be Dana Ben Aquatics. We'll see you next time.
Bye.